Hello everyone, today we're taking a look at the Whog, or maybe W-Hog, Windows 9X virus. Now this virus operates much in the way that you would expect typical adware to activate. However, it's much more difficult to remove than your regular run-of-the-mill adware. So before we go ahead and take a look at it, we'll take a look at a few settings we have on this virtual machine. As we can see on our lovely install of Internet Explorer 5, our homepage is Google. You can see that in Internet Options. And if we take a look at Calculator, we can see its file size is 94,208 bytes. So now we'll go ahead and run the virus. Can't read archive header. This is all lies, nothing but a pack of lies. And apparently it's disguising itself, masquerading as some, I guess, unzipping program, Black Hole SFX Pro Edition. I've never heard of it, but seems to be a archive extractor. But this is all a ruse, as I've stated, and now the virus has pretty much infected every exe file on your system. So if you look at calc again, file size has grown to 95,086 bytes. We'll go ahead and look at Internet Explorer again, and our page has changed. So instead of Google, we're now pointing to an IP address 202.115.168, and page ekeng. And it's changed that in our internet settings as well. If they'll load, I don't think they will. But since this came out, I think it was written May 31st was the date in the May 31st, 2001. It's the date that the author left in the comments of this virus. So it's been 12 years, over 12 years. So I'm assuming this pointed to some home server or some page that he wanted people to see when they got infected with this. Maybe get some ad revenue or something, I don't know. But anyway, as we can see, the page cannot be displayed, it's down, and our home page has been reset to this. But that's not what we want. We want Google. Go ahead and reset to that. And we can see we can still connect to the internet and use it just fine. But every time we restart the computer, as soon as one of those infected files are run, it will reset our home page again. Okay, so we're booting back into Windows. And if we try and take a look at Internet Explorer again, once again, we are pointing back to this IP address instead of our homepage. So, as you might have seen from many cases of adware, both in the past and nowadays, one of the symptoms of infection is that your homepage gets directed to something else that you didn't ask for. And that's what we see with this virus. But with this virus, it is significantly more difficult to remove than your typical adware. So, that is about it. I mean, as long as you have a decent antivirus at the period, I'm sure it could clean it since it doesn't delete any files or anything like that. And that is about it for the W-Hog Windows 9X virus.